engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The action has already started. And it's Soboslai. No joy this time. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. This ended up in no man's land. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Wits. Oh, that's a fine interception. Eze.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Ødegaard. Might be danger here. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He won't be happy with that one. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And smartly reclaimed. Eze.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That looks a decent ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That is lovely. And it's Rice. Frimpong defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Robertson cuts it out. Konate distributed tidily. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Isak! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh no, this does not look good. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Ødegaard into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ekitike. Oh, they can break here. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Frimpong. Tries to play it through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Rice. Looking for the run. And it's Eze. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Which way will things go in the second half?
Liverpool get the second half going. Wits.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. In it comes. Saliba tries to clear. Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Eze. Calafiori. Has a look and plays it forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Great chance! And it's made its way to him. Wits.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. Saliba spots it and intercepts.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Isak steaming on goalwards.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Saka, looking for a corner. Arsenal with the corner, there first. Point-blank header! He's missed, but not by that far. And he's intervened well there. Szoboszlai. Well timed, excellent interception. That pass isn't the best. Arsenal have their second corner now. Frimpong getting this one clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Ekitike.
Pretty robust defending.
Hits. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ekitike. Now it's Wirtz. Well read, nice interception. Odegaard. Out to the right. Now White. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Decent chance! Oh, no. A quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
No, that's been intercepted. Frimpong. Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
White. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get onto this?
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's gone looking for safety. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Eze might just make this. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rice. Calafiori. Now it's Rice. Eze receives it in a good position here. Arsenal have their third corner. Rice with the short one. Lofted in. Keeper's dealt with that. He's in a great position here. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? And now the breakaway. Saliba gets a foot in here. Odegaard.
3 minutes at a time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. The final seconds now. Good ball, good touch. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mohamed Salah. And it's Gravenberch.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And if he did just miss it, we are up and running already.
He's having a shot!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Eze has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Isak with the clearance. Mikel Merino is onto this. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Szoboszlai providing an outlet on that flank.
Can he finish? They've scored!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. And the pass is intercepted. That's a throw. Merino. Knocks it into space, and they can counter here. Ekitike, Szoboszlai. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Saka, nicely weighted.
He's had a shot!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Played out to the right. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the return pass. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Timber drives forward on the...
Tries a shot!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Very nearly half an hour gone here. This looks promising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Timber. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. Timber receives and a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Timber actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Ødegaard. The ball goes in. And now they can spring out of defence. Played back in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's through here. This might spell danger. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rice. Calafiori. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicked it back promptly. It'll be a throw-in. Rice. Out to the right.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ødegaard. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Ødegaard. And it's Timber. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's onside! He's got away! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That is a great prick out. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Merino. Ødegaard. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary... Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. Konate with the clearance. And they've got a throw. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Isak. He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's Ødegaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Has a look up and drives it forward. Eze, and he's had it nicked away. Merino goes looking wide. Can he get onto this? Now it's Eze. Turns and goes back.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ekitike, he's in a great position here.
Can he finish?
And another try! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's in a good position here.
And the finish!
They want to be quick to recover this. And some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. So
Substitution.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Gakpo. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Van Dijk. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
After 80 minutes is number 14, Gyökeres.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Eze.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Stood up well to him there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He has found the way through. Gabriel.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Merino. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alisson gets rid without sophistication. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Four added minutes on the board. Merino. Eze. Robert. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back.
Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays.
Shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Salah. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Eze! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a throw. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Eze. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Quarter of an hour played. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Gravenberg.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's White. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's in on goal! Saka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? He's got away! There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Rice. Mikel Merino, who does have an assist to his name. Merino. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Wirtz, looking for the run. He can run onto that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Chance! Now who's... and it's come back out to him. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Szoboszlai taking charge of the dead ball. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Gravenberg. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saka finds himself offside.
Pretty robust defending.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's a promising position.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Robertson wins the duel this time. Frimpong.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Threads one in. And that's a dangerous...
Decent chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting.
Can he finish?
And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Robertson. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ødegaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gravenberg. Pass somewhat off target. Calafiori calmly answered. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Gravenberg. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now it's Isak. Szoboszlai. He has found a way through. Crunching tackle.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Merino. And here's Eze, looking for options for movement. Gravenberg. Wirtz. For Szoboszlai. And it's Wirtz. Szoboszlai. Shot could... It's Salah! Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. But it's Szoboszlai. Might be danger here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a pretty loose pass. Gravenberg.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Turns back here, probably the best option. So we've reached the hour mark. Rice cuts it out. Ødegaard takes control of it and he's on the move. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Raya is there to clear. White. Searching pass he's played there. Alisson claims comfortable. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Rice. Merino. Calafiori. And here's Marino. And it's made its way to...
And he shoots! He scores!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's found the way through. A lot of space. Isak! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Frimpong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Robertson tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of...
And the shot! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Marino. Knocks it out wide. Played back towards his own goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked out the run. He's in space and looking for options. McAllister. Now it's McAllister. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Merino did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Saka.
There will be 3
Now that's well seen too. Marino. Oh, good spread. Saka. Ekitike. Now it's Isak. Little doubt, that is a foul. Rice has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented.